was a very good year, yes. It was, like my wife said, Noreen, she said it was kind of dry, and it was dry in July, but it didn't seem to affect us here at least. We don't have irrigation, so we have to rely on the weather. And we plant about every 10 days intervals so that we have a continuous supply of corn. We just picked corn up here till like a week ago, which is really late because we haven't had a killing frost. The fruit growers had, a bad year because of the early
Frost.
the frost. It got too warm early in the spring, so the blossoms come out, and then they got froze off. So in most cases, they had a kind of a rough year.
The weather's been affecting the grapes for 10 years anyway, as it is. Out of the past 10 years, I think we've had to get crop insurance 3 times because we're getting earlier, warmer springs, and then the frost still comes. This one should have about 150 buds on it on a good year, and that'll give you 10 to 12 ton to the acre. This year, when we started counting the buds, there were 15 buds on a vine because we had to deal with what are called the tertiary buds. So the first buds come out, first branches come out, and they get frosted. Well, that's okay because there's a secondary bud. So then the secondary buds came out, and then they got frosted. So then we ended up having the tertiary buds. Well, by the time you get to the tertiary bud, there's not enough energy in the plant to make 115 buds.
The frost, the late frost that we got, which really did in a lot of the trees and the grapes, so that created a smaller crop. People don't understand that the weather has such an impact on what does come, and they expect things to be here when the weather has taken its toll on them, like the raspberries. Much to my surprise, everything turned out to be pretty decent though. What did grow, like the tomatoes were excellent. The flavor was excellent this year because it was so hot. They were good and sweet. Let's see, peppers don't like it very, very cold. So yes, the heat helped the peppers. The broccoli finally, that came on too. The early broccoli wasn't so great because it was too hot, but the late broccoli was fine. There's less people now because it's raining a lot and people probably think most of everything is gone, even though it's not quite gone because now we're into what you consider your winter type of vegetables.
Just can't fool Mother Nature. That's
right. You rely on Mother Nature an awful lot. It's just when you plant, you don't know what you're going to get for sure.
Right.
It's all a gamble.
You just work with what you get.